I want to talk about creating a form and doing a few things to customize it. Let's say I want to do a form for the list here. We have it appearing like this. I want to go into Create. I click on Form. I have it instantly done. You can customize here. We're in the view here. I right click inside here. It says we are on the layout view. You can do some minor things here, like I could make it bold. You can see it bold there. I could make it another color if I'm on the format there, and I can make it red. And if I want to do this, I click here, finger on the shift key, click on the bottom one, make it bold, make it red. If I want to do data entry, I right click inside here. I go into form view. So if I want to do a new one, I click here, and that goes to the next one here. I click on that yellow thing at the bottom. It says new blank record here, and then I could type in Dave Smith. I use the tab key, and I could type in Houston, B for boy, time zone, let's say it's the number 6, good, bad, yes, and then toy requested, ask for a Garfield, social security number, you have to have that, I made it required, and then his health is number 2. Hit the tab, it lets me do that. What I want to do here, I want to talk about doing a few more things to finesse this here. I will go into the design view. I right click here, I go into design view. You can do some of these in the layout view here. If I go here, it narrows everything, which is fine. However, you might want to put graphics, buttons, other things here. And if I want to put the last name over to the right, I really can't do it. So what I have to do, I click on the Arrange tab. Do you see what it says Stacked? And then what it does, I had that selected. I just go over here, get my mouse in the thing here. If I stretch it, that makes it really big. I get the dagger, the 4-pointed arrow. I pull this over to here, like that. And I can click inside here, make it a little narrower. Oops, I'm in everything. I had to make that a singular one. Again, it's doing it here. But watch this. I go here. I am going to pull it. It's a little tricky in the beginning. I get it right there. I'm trying to grab it. As you can see, it's... Get it right there. Not getting it, okay? I'm going to go back into Arrange. I have the stack there, and it moves it over to there. And now, when I do that, I click on the stacked here, dagger. It's right here. The sizes are a little irregular. I'm kind of trying to keep this simple, and I'm going to hold down the shift key here, and now I'm on stacked. Everything is down there. Watch this. I can just use the down arrows to do this much easier, okay? And then if I click inside here, shift over there, stacked. Again, what I'm going to do, pull it over to here, and you can see it's on top of this here. I click on stacked again, and once you get good with this, it's a lot easier. I have it right here, and then I can go into here, make this a little narrower. It made everything narrower. Again, I click on stacked again, and now I click here. I'm just doing a couple of quick examples here. So I can move things around here, but let's say I want the time zone at the end. I'm going to shift here. Stacked. I have it over here. If I'm tabbing through here, what I have to do is change the tab order. I could right click inside here, the field here, right click here, and I go into this thing here. And what I'm trying to do is to go into the tab order. And it's just showing everything in here. What I want is the time zone to be the last one. I click inside time zone, click to select a row or click and drag here. So I'm in here. I want to do time zone, sorry. I click here, that little box there. I drag it down. You have to go in that little thing at the very end here. I say OK. It's going to look a little rough. You can go into other formatting things here. I will go back into the form view. So if I hit the tab key, see how it's flying back and forth here? I have to make sure everything is in order. I right click here, go into design view. So I'm going to right click inside here, and I am going to go into tab order. I want first name as the first one, then I want last name, pull it up, then I want the city, boy, girl, good, bad, toy requested, elf. I say OK, back into here, form view. I'm going to just save this, and I'm going to call this Santa's list. I do a control S. I could just call it like data entry form. So if I tab here, everything is going fine. That is working with positioning of these things. Last thing I will show you, I go back into the design view. You can change the background if you want a green different background here. I right click inside that blue here, and then I could go into properties, and it shows here back color here, different things here. What I'm going to do here, I go into format here. You have the paint bucket here. I could go in here into a light green. It's changed. I can change fonts. I don't want that graphic there. I hit the delete key. I could put a picture of a Santa Claus in there. That would be another lesson.